Hey Nurse fam, welcome back. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a long time. And I know it's on yours too. How do you make income outside of your shifts without burning out? We all know the feeling you clock in for a 12-hour shift that somehow stretches into 14. Your feet feel like cement blocks, your back's on fire, you have charted until your eyes blur, and you're running on coffee and willpower. And then payday comes, you open that direct deposit notification, and it's like, wait, that's it? That's all I get for pouring my whole soul into people this week? And that's the gut punch, right? Because nursing is not just a job. It's hurt, patience, resilience, and sometimes trauma. And yet the paycheck rarely reflects the weight of what you carry as a nurse. Here is the truth I want you to hear. You've got skills, you've got stories and knowledge, and that are worth a lot more than just the hospital paycheck. And today, I'm breaking down 9 real nurse-friendly income streams, which you can build on the side. These are things nurses are already doing. Nothing scammy, nothing fake. No sell this random product you don't believe in. This is about taking the scrubs you wear every day, taking them into streams that actually serve you. Stream 1, teaching CEU workshops or online classes. Think about it. Every nurse you know has to rack up those continuing education units. And let's be honest, most CEUs are mind-numbingly boring. If you have got a specialty or a knack for teaching, you could create something fresh. Maybe a trauma nurse teaching a practical real-world trauma care refresher. Maybe an ICU nurse running a webinar on neonatal family communication. You don't need a fancy studio. You can literally host a Zoom, charge $20 per seat, record it, and resell it forever. 5 nurses at $20, that's $100 right there. Do it once a month, that adds an extra tank or gas or grocery run or a bill without picking another shift. Even if you charge $50 for 10 nurses, it'll add up to $500 every month. Stream 2, writing and selling digital guides. Nurses are walking libraries of hacks, survival tricks, and emotional tools. Think about all the lessons you have learned the hard way. A short PDF like surviving your first night shift without losing your mind, or the ICU burnout rescue kit. It can be a lifesaver to a new grad. These guides don't need to be 200 pages long. A 10 to 15 pages of clear nurse-to-nurse advice is gold. Upload it on Gumroad or Etsy or set the price to $10 or $15 and it can keep selling long after you've moved on to your next shift. That's passive income in scrubs form. Stream 3, nurse coaching and mentoring. Do you remember the fear of the first year on the floor? Did I hang that right, panic, or crying in your car after a brutal night? Now imagine being the steady voice for someone in that place. Thousands of brand new nurses would pay for mentorship, reassurance, and guidance from someone who is a few steps ahead. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be human and available. You can charge $50, $100 for one-on-one call or set up group mentorship sessions for NCLEX prep. And that's money and impact. Stream 4, speaking and storytelling. This one's powerful. Nurses have the best stories. We've seen life at its rawest: birth, death, resilience, recovery, and hospitals, universities, and even corporations are paying for those stories. Imagine standing on a stage, sharing your journey through burnout and recovery, or talking about leadership under pressure. That could be $500, $1,000, or additional $5,000, or even a higher paying gig. And that's the best part. You already own the story. You don't have to invent anything. You just shared what you live. Stream 5, nurse media, be it YouTube, podcast, TikTok, or LinkedIn. Let's be real. Nurses vent, joke, and share advice every single shift. Why not turn that into content? Whether it's a TikTok about things only night shift nurses understand, or a YouTube video on 5 hacks to stay sane during 3 12s in a row. There's an audience waiting. Once you get consistent, the following grows. And then ad revenue, sponsorships, and partnerships all roll in. It may take months to see the first $100 or $500 or $1,000, but once you do it, it compounds. Your event sessions become visibility. Your laughter becomes income. Stream 6, affiliate partnerships. This one is so simple. Nurses spend money on scrubs, stethoscopes, compression socks, nursing shoes, planners, coffee tumblers, even badge reels. You already recommend your favorites to coworkers. And the affiliate links, you just get paid for it. For example, if you swear by a certain pair of dance clothes, you can share a link in your IG or in a blog. And every time someone buys, you get a small cut. It's not huge at first, but it's stacking coins while you sleep. It could be sharing the links on the LinkedIn article or probably in the videos. Stream 7, group programs and workshops. Instead of mentoring one person at a time, why not gather a small group? Picture a night shift wellness bootcamp where you teach sleep hygiene, meal prep, and coping strategies, or a nurse journaling circle where you guide stress relief through writing. If you have got 5 nurses, each paying $30 or $50, can add up to $150 or $300 in one session. Multiply that monthly and suddenly you're not chained to overtime. That could add up to an additional $3,000 to $5,000 monthly. Stream 8, creative content on Etsy or printables. You don't have to be Picasso for this one. Nurses love niche tools, planners, stickers, badge cards, motivational wall prints. You can design them using free templates or AI tools, upload to Etsy, and every sale brings a deposit straight into your account. Even something like a night shift planner and a self-care journal for nurses could turn it into hundreds of sales. The beauty, you make it once and sell forever. Stream 9, consulting or freelancing. This one might surprise you. Health tech startups, education companies, and even hospitals need real nurse voices to test their apps, design patient education, or run staff training. Your bedside experience makes you the expert. I know a nurse who freelanced as a writer for a health blog and got paid for one article, then for an entire 12-hour shift. The gigs can start at $100 or $500 and then go way up depending on the project. So here is the most important thing I want you to take away. You don't need all 9. You don't even need 3. You just need 1 to start. Because the moment you see even $50 or $500 come in without clocking in, your mindset shifts. You realize you're not stuck. You realize your scrubs can create streams. And that's why I call this whole approach scrubs to streams. Because your scrubs don't have to define you as just a nurse. They can be the foundation of new streams of freedom, recognition, and income. So the real question is not, can you do this? Because you absolutely can. The real question is, which one feels the easiest for you to start right now? Because freedom doesn't start with 9 income streams. It starts with one decision, one first step, and once you take that, the doors swing wide open. Welcome to Scrubs to Streams family, and follow for more. I'll see you there.